What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to Gibraltar United. So here we are, the two Chelsea games in the Champions League, and I think they're going to be the deciding games for our group stage. I think if we lose both of these, we'll be very lucky to get third. If we win both of these, I would say it's pretty much Champions League knockout confirmed. So let's go into the match preview. Let's get into this. So we've never beaten Chelsea in the two times we played them. Of course, we got hammered by them in the knockouts. Was it last year? Again, it's been a while since I played this, sorry. No, it wasn't last year, it was the year before, wasn't it? Yeah, we got hammered by them in the second leg. In the first leg at home, we actually drew to them. So there is some hope, there is some optimism here. You know, we're not completely hopefully we won't be completely outclassed by Chelsea. So the tactic for the day is, of course, a new tactic that I had in place for the second game in the last video. So I'm going to run through the tactic in a little bit more detail this time. So in goal, we just have a goalkeeper defend, and that is Cox. A right back and left back, we have fullbacks attack. Now, basically, you know, I originally on this tactic that I did have were wing back attacks, and I decided that I want a little bit more cover. I don't want my fullbacks going as far forward, so I felt wing backs attack would offer the best sort of best of both worlds in terms of going forward as well as maybe defensive. As well as that, though, my two centre backs are just limited defenders. I wanted to keep it simple. You know, my goalkeeper can distribute to my fullbacks, and you know they'll hopefully be the ones to distribute the ball out of the defence. The centre backs just ideally will tackle, win the ball, and then maybe play a simple pass or even go long if they have to. Because Sonogo is up there and he is able to win headers, so it's not exactly the worst option. In the centre midfield, in the centre midfield, we have Vannucci, who is our ball-winning midfielder defend. I just wanted someone in the middle of the park who's actually able to run around and win us the ball, and you know hopefully you know, like I say, be that anchor that we sort of need. Ideally, he'll be dropping a little bit deeper to win these balls. Next up, we have Moens playing a deep line playmaker support. He's in for the suspended Morola. Again, he's playing deep line and playmaker support because I wanted some sort of distribution. Again, hopefully he'll be dropping a little deeper than Sidibe, but still a little bit ahead of Vannucci. So again, hopefully Moens can sort of get the ball from Vannucci and then he can distribute the play away. And that does also mean in this tactic we have two sort of ball-playing midfielders, or people that can potentially play the ball in Sidibe and Moens, or the advanced playmaker and a deep line playmaker, which I quite like in this tactic. It means that we have a little bit more freedom going forward with the ball. And, you know, talking about that, the advanced playmaker, we have that just so, you know, we can have a midfielder that has the ability to venture a little bit further forward if he wants to, and can be hopefully the playmaker in the final third of the pitch. Maybe with Moens, he'll be the guy in sort of the transitional phase, but Sidibe hopefully can be the guy to create for the final third. And up in the wings, we just have wingers attack. Like I mentioned this last time, I do want to change them to inside forwards, but for now they'll be wingers, and they'll hopefully do. And up front by himself is Sonogo. I've decided to go with a poacher, just because I quite like the poacher role. So I'm going to go with that for now, but that can obviously change. I don't really mind what I play up front by himself. It's either, well, up front by himself, it's either going to be target man, advanced forward, or poacher. But like I said, that can change depending on who we have playing and, you know, what we need maybe or whatever. So that's the actual roles and stuff. The squad is done. The squad sheet is self-explanatory. Basically, Damyanov is in as well for Bonnet because he picked up an injury. He's going to be out for a little while with a double hernia. I'm not too sure how he picked that up. I think he just did it in training. Yeah, he just picked it up in training. So that's a shame, but Damyanov is a good player, so I don't really mind him coming in. So to the mentality, we've got a control mentality with this tactic. We've got a fluid team shape. I want my fullbacks to be involved in, you know, transitional play, and hopefully the attacking play. The midfielders can move up and down. I don't really mind the fluidity of the team to be quite fluid. So that's going to be like that. Team instructions are just to retain possession, shorter passing, run at the defense, get stuck in, close down more, and lower the tempo. Not too much there. You know, try and keep things relatively simple. For the player individual roles, the goalkeeper has got quite a few. He's been told to pass it shorter, fewer risky passes, distribute to fullbacks, roll it out, and slow the pace down. I think I'm going to get rid of that, actually. I don't really mind the slow the pace down thing. We're going to just have that. Fullbacks have just been told to shoot less, stay wide, and run wide with the ball. Both fullbacks have been told the same instruction. Centre defenders have got nothing on them. Moens has only been told to close down more. The ball-winning midfielder has been told to shoot less. And Sidibe has been told to close down more and to roam from position. Both wingers have been told just to shoot more, nothing else. In fact, They should nothing else has been told by them. And the poacher up front has got quite literally the freedom to do whatever he may please. He's just allowed to be a poacher, you know. He's allowed to roam. He's allowed to hopefully score a few goals, like he did in the previous game. So let's go into this game. Let's get into the Chelsea matches. Zola Stadium first, the 57,000 capacity stadium. 52,000 people are here, so a very nice attendance for us. And yeah, let's hope we can get a result. So obviously, you know, we'd want the other guy to be there, but he can't. We're going to get you to do our advice, and yep, you can do that. Come on, Gibraltar United, let's get a decent result against Chelsea. I'm not necessarily looking for a win here, but a draw would be a decent result, and I'd be really happy with that. But it's going to start off with a Chelsea attack, I believe, as Shakhtar take the lead and drop us down to 3rd place in this table. Here's Guerrero with Chelsea, with a shot, and it's Cox with a decent save. It looked like it was going wide. I'm not too sure, but still Cox with a nice save, and he managed to hold on to it as well, which is nice, which is good as well, because you never want it spilling out. So it's been a little while now since a highlight. Shakhtar have got themselves a 2nd goal, and this is why I say it's important that we don't necessarily lose this game. It's because it would keep us above Chelsea, and it would mean going into the home game against Chelsea, you know, we have a chance of being better than them in terms of the games against record, because it could very easily come down to that. Yet again, Chelsea are on the attack. They have a free kick this time. It's not completely cleared by Russell. It's going to come back in, and it's hit the crossbar. Russell was there, but we've managed to get a challenge in time. Pretty fortunate from the original shot to for it not to be on target, and then the rebound was some great defending from Meti, I believe, to just get in there ahead of Russell. So not been great for us going forward, but we're not necessarily out of the game. We're putting in a pretty good defensive display. Bakayoko is having a standout performance from our defence. So again, not exactly too bad. Cox has been told to distribute that shorter, so going along wasn't great there. But we've got the ball still. Sonogo has been dispossessed, and now we've got to get back. Now we've got to watch out for a potential counter-attack. Bakayoko clearing it away, allowing for the team to reshape and maybe even apply a little pressure in Chelsea's half. And it looks like it's kind of worked. Misjudged header there from the defenders. Allowed Damiamov in the box. Musta back to Sidibe. 2 Moens. 2 Sonogo. Sonogo again. Unlucky. Pretty fortunate there with the poor defensive mistake, but we were unable to make the chance pay. And yet again, another Chelsea free kick. Heading this one relatively away, but it's going to come back because no one's up front. Barata to Jisu, I believe, not Jisun. Jisu. Chelsea with some great build-up play. And Shepherd with a lovely goal. Cox should be doing a lot better in goal, in my opinion. It was, you know, great build-up play, and it was, you know, they tore us apart to get into the, you know, get the opportunity they did. But Cox was just, I mean, he might as well have not been there. That was the effort he put in for that save. And Mati looks like he's getting the blame for that goal. Although, like I say, I feel Cox should have been able to save that. But 1-0 down, it's still not, you know, it's still a decent, well, not great position, but it's still a position we can come back, and it's still a position we can recover. In fact, we're going to have hopefully the final attack of the half as Sonogo gets a great opportunity, 2 great opportunities for Sonogo, and he is somehow kept out by the Chelsea keeper. That was the chance there to get us back on level terms just before half time, and hopefully, you know, that would have given us a confidence boost to go into the second half. But again, it shows that we're not completely out of the game yet. We can obviously get a chance in this match, and we can, you know, recover from this goal we've conceded. So here is Moens being dispossessed by the Chelsea midfield. And now they're going to come at us. Russell with a good run, laying it off. Russell's really picked up the ball, and 2-0. 2-0. It's too simple. I mean, Bakayoko shouldn't be letting his man just drift off him like that. He should be on him. He should be there. He should be causing him trouble. If not, you've got to move forward as a line and play the offside trap, which I don't have on. But if you're going to be putting your hand up, you've got to move forward as a line. Dos Santos maybe with a chance. No, fuck. Another chance wasted just because he didn't put his foot through it. He was there. What did he want? Did he want the keeper to walk out of the way before he took the shot? That's just poor. Right, let's make some changes. We'll bring Giselle on. Play him as an inside forward. And what is Lopez? Is Lopez right-footed or left-footed? It doesn't actually say. What we're going to do is we're going to cancel. And we're going to go into more... Oh, I've clicked on Chelsea. We're going to go into a more detailed look at this screen quickly. Yeah, what foot is Lopez? He's right-footed. Okay, so you go on the left, and is Giselle left-footed? He's right-footed. You know what? I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go 2 changes. I'm going to go 2 inside forwards. And we're going to see what that does to the game and see how that can influence maybe our ability in the attacking third. 2 attackers, hopefully, with the ability to score. Because we do kind of need a goal right now. Is Armada. The ball to Giselle. Vanucci. Good ball to Sinogo. Sinogo going by himself. Sinogo surely all the way. Oh my God, he opened up the angle and everything. Just couldn't keep the shot down. Another great opportunity for us. Wasted. And now here's Guerrero down the right from Chelsea. Will they make us pay for all the costs, all the missed chances? And they do. Keith Russell's second of the game. It's so simple. Just run down the wing, cross it in, take the shot. Our guys, you know, we do harder things. We make it harder on ourselves. A brilliant run, a brilliant, you know, a bit of passing or something. And then we get in front of the goal and we choke. We just throw it away. We need an out-and-out goal scorer on this team. We need a European standard goal scorer. And Marcos Lopez picking up an injury. Great. I'll just bring you on for the end game. Here's Shepherd. Are we going to get 1 goal? Are we going to get a little consolation in the end? Musta. Decent run in the box, but, you know, just didn't lay it off. Held on to the ball a bit too long. Here's Sinogo. Sinogo to Giselle. Good save from Courtois in goal. I think that was a click opportunity. Did that say? Did that count as that? Seems a bit harsh. But yeah, it's going to end 3-0 Chelsea. Terrible result. You know, we didn't deserve to lose by that goal margin. I don't know why Métis suddenly rating went up to 6.9. You know, it was 5.9, and then a few minutes later it's 6.9. I can't compute that in my head why it suddenly jumped up as much as it did. But yeah, we shouldn't really be losing 3-0. We didn't deserve to lose 3-0 anyway. Lopez is out for 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to send the assistant there. I don't really care. But yeah, me guys back in the second for the second game against Chelsea. Gonna need a big win here. Because, you know, at home, we've just got to do what we can at home. It's got to be our fortress, and we've got to get 3 points here, in my opinion, if we want to be going through to any knockout stage. So, me guys back in a second. Alright, guys, so welcome back. Chelsea at home now. And, of course, we drew to Chelsea last time we played them at home. In fact, the only other time we've played them at home. So, fingers crossed today we can get a positive result. We can get a win. I mean, typically at home we're pretty good. We got the 2-0 win against Shakhtar playing this formation last time as well. We played very well in that game, looked very dominant, so I'm hoping we can have another performance like that today. So, the squad for today, I believe the only change is Ndoja coming in as a ball-winning midfielder, defend, instead of Bart Moens. In fact, yeah, because he's come back from injury. Actually, I don't even want to play him. I'm going to go with Bart Moens, and I think Bart Moens is not actually very good at playing ball-winning midfielder. You are the better one. So, yeah, we'll go out there with this, actually, instead. So, I don't think I've made the change then to the starting lineup, so it's pretty same. It's just the same team. Like I say, I think this game today against Chelsea and the next game against AC Milan, which you'll see next video, will be very important and will dictate whether we go through to any knockout stage, heck, even the Champions League. If we can beat Chelsea today and hope that Shakhtar beat Milan today, and then we beat Milan in the next game, I think we've got a very good chance of getting to the knockout stages of the Champions League again. So it will come down to these 2 games, this massive game today, and like I said, a little bit of luck in the other game. I would like Shakhtar to win the other game, which may sound strange, but I think if Shakhtar win and Shakhtar run away with the group, then we've got more of a chance of getting second. But, you know, well, that's just how I see things. So, we played Lynx very recently, and we beat them 5-0. I actually played the same starting 11 in that game than I played in the previous Chelsea match, and I'm going to play in this Chelsea match. The reason I did that is because with our new tactic, I feel it's very important that we give the players as much time as possible to try and gel with the tactic and get used to the tactic. So, I've not done what I would normally do, which is play a weakened team a few days before this game. So hopefully it will pay off, and hopefully we'll see a good performance. And I mean, my team is capable of playing 2 games in a week, and the reason I play the younger players anyway is for some reason the ball anyway. The reason I play the younger players in that game or in the games before the Champions League is because it's a good time to sort of develop the youngsters. You know, that's what I kind of use it for. And also, you know, it also prevents my players becoming tired, really. It just, you know, prevents any possibilities of injuries and stuff like that that may be at risk if I were to play them. Anyway, 10 minutes into the game, we're going to get ourselves maybe a highlight, or is it going to be Chelsea's highlight? It looks like it's going to be ours, as Sonogo picking up the ball from a mistake from Chelsea, and Sonogo almost went all the way. Courtois was forced to make a save. It was a very good long shot from Sonogo. Sidibe whipping the corner in, and Marola was there, but unable to keep the shot down on the volley. So, encouraging start from us so far. 15 minutes in, though, and we're going to see another highlight. This time it's Russell getting through the defence, and Cox with a very good save. It looked like he beat Cox by rounding him, as we're on extended highlights here. I should put that down to key. But yeah, it looked like Cox has been rounded by Russell, and it was a very good save by backpedaling Cox. So, pretty fortunate, and Chelsea had another opportunity from that corner, which we were able to keep out yet again, or force that for a corner. So, Chelsea looking pretty good right now, and going to get another highlight maybe. Another set piece from that left-hand side, cleared away by us, but not completely. And we're now looking to try and maybe close them down. We don't, and Russell is through, and it's another brilliant save from Cox, and we managed to head the second cross away. And Mattia again clearing it, Sidibe properly getting it away. So, great defending so far from us. Great goalkeeping by the captain Cox, helping to keep Chelsea out. And it's currently 0-0. Shakhtar are winning in their game. By the way, apologies if you hear cars and stuff from the outside. My window is open, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Shakhtar are winning 2-0 today, but we're not doing anything. In fact, we've been pretty poor for our standards at home. And it's another set piece for Chelsea, and it's pretty fortunate yet again. This time they hit the crossbar, or the post, I think it was the woodwork, either way. So 0-0 at half-time, and I shouldn't have let him say that was a good performance. It's not a good performance so far from us. Good defensive performance, pretty good goalkeeping by Cox, but we're allowing Chelsea to play football, and we should be the ones controlling the play, dictating the play, and creating the opportunities for ourselves. Damiano's not having a particularly great game out on the left. Moenz is not having a particularly great game in the centre. So, 64 minutes in, we're going to wait for this highlight to be finished, and then we'll look to make some changes and respond to whatever the highlight produces. So, Chelsea look like they're going to be on the attack yet again, and the defence is all over the place, and Cox with a shocking save, and Chelsea get themselves 1-0 ahead. We're going to go attacking. We've got to. It's shocking performance from us. Absolutely abysmal. It seems like no effort's being put in from the team. We're going to put Gigel on the left-hand side of the attacking midfield and Bagotti with a goal, but the defence here were just all over the place. One centre-back being pulled out of position, the other centre-back trying to engage Bagotti but doesn't, and then Cox with a shocking save. He might as well have not even been there, Cox. That's how much of an effort. That's how much effort it looked like he put into trying to save that shot. So Danyamov has come on. Giselle has come on, sorry, for Danyamov. And we're on the attack. Dos Santos being dispossessed. And now Chelsea could create a counter-attack here as we throw away the ball deep in their half. And poor defending again. Kovar's gone through, and we're lucky that Chelsea don't score yet again. Shocking performance. Now Musa Sonogo has picked up an injury. We're going to bring Silvio on. What a shit game today. Aggressively tell the lads to demand more. The team talk was poor. I should have done the team talk. I shouldn't have let the assistant manager say it was good from them in the first half, because it wasn't good. It was pretty poor. But we're going to go out there and try and look for this draw, because we're 1-0 down. I mean, what's going to happen? We're going to concede the second. Oh, no. Might as well go out there and look for the win. Or look for the point, at least, that we could, which is still available. Here is Dos Santos giving the ball to Morella. Out wide to Musta. Musta beats the man. And it's brought down for a penalty. Jonathan Shepherd giving away the penalty. And we've got a chance to pick up a point. It's going to be Sidibe taking the penalty, I believe. It is Sidibe going to step up and take the penalty. A chance to save us a point. Come on, Sidibe. You can do it. The pressure is all on your shoulders. Our only click opportunity of the game. Sidibe straight down the middle. Courtois couldn't get there. We're going to go back to a more controlled mentality. And still sort of look for the win. But a point today would be enough, I guess, based on how many chances Chelsea have got in this game, how many chances we've gifted Chelsea. Last few minutes now, in injury time, Chelsea are on the attack. They've got a set piece. We've headed it away, not completely, and they've hit the crossbar. What a shot from the second opportunity from the original free kick taker. But we managed to get it cleared the second time. Chelsea on that left-hand side, Musta with one challenge. Bringing down a player and actually injuring a Chelsea player. But I don't think we're going to get another highlight. 4 minutes now into the last few seconds of the game. And there we go. We don't even get another chance. Gibraltar United won. Chelsea won. Not a good result for us, really, in terms of looking to progress through to the next stage of the competition. AC Milan beat Shakhtar. So now only 3 points separate us and the top. of the Champions League. If we get a 1-0 victory against Milan, we would actually go above Milan in the next game. So it's still not all doom and gloom. It's still very possible that we can get through, but a win here today, of course, would have been so much better for the team. In fact, a win here today would have put us second in the group, only 1 point behind Milan. So that's what I was talking about before the game. That was the importance of this fixture. But a point is still a point. It's still a decent point. It's still very likely that we'll get through to a knockout stage of the competition. So, like I said, it's not all doom and gloom. It's still, we're still in with a shot. Once we, if we're in with a shot, then it's still, we're going to hopefully find that way of getting what we want. So next time I meet you back will be Milan at home and Shakhtar away. I think the away game is going to be very difficult, but the Milan game is probably going to be the only chance we got. Well, our best chance of picking up some points. Musta's going to be out for that game due to an injury, due to a suspension as well. That's not good after he earned us that penalty. But one plus as well is Sinogo isn't actually injured from the game, from the injury that he picked up in the match. So next time I will meet you back will be, of course, like I already said. So until next time, guys, peace out.